Hello everyone. As you can tell, I'm still up. Naughty me. I'm going to get nagged by a certain someone if I don't go to bed soon. So don't want to get into trouble, do we? No. Seem to be good at getting into trouble though. That's me. Oh, well, here is it cool. It's cooling down here in Brisbane. It's warming up over in the UK. I'm looking forward to that. So I go from shorts to shorts. Won't change. Good thing I've got a few pairs. Oh, wait till some people come on. There's some people coming on. Good stuff. Hope you're all feeling great and looking good. And I've got a shave. Oh my god, look like a slob. Poor new people, if they're coming on and watching the live for the first time. I'm not really a hobo. I just haven't shaved for a few days. I've been busy. I thought, I'll do it later. I never get it done. Yes, I think I'll have a shave tomorrow and get back to my good-looking Brad Pitt sort of self that I'm not. Okay, just checking messages. Nothing major there. I'm on. It's good to see you all. Okay, let's see. We'll get stuck in straight away. I was talking to I can't remember his name. What's his name? Alton. Sorry, I was talking to Alton Pusa today, and he's basically got everything set up, and that'll start, I think, tomorrow. His traffic blog, and he says, go to like 300,000 sites, and it's backlinking to the funnel and all that sort of thing. So it's like really exciting, and that's going to come in handy. What he's doing, especially if he gets it done successfully for some other things for Bitcoin Ascension as well, come in very, very handy. So I'll be excited to see how it goes and how he does it. I think I'll ask him on how he did all that, because that might be something worth looking at as well. Especially if the conversion rate's good, hitting 300,000 sites, so you're going to get some results. Like Tom's with the funnels that we did for the co-op. Someone was asking, I think it was Betty Patton was asking in there, how does this help us, when he was showing 24,000 leads and things like that. So I'll explain to the people who may not know. We pay for the clicks to get guaranteed clicks, right? For people, to capture their information so we can send emails to them, blah, 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 right? Now, we've got 24,000 leads so far, and that's from other people, not just the clicks, but other people going to there and giving us their information because they want more information on Bitcoin Ascension. So what does that mean? That means we get their email, their name and their email address, because they want more information and things like that. So what we do is we send out email, sort of ads, but email information about basic mission statement on Bitcoin Ascension, what we're all about, what we do, about the matrix, about everything. And, big things coming, our advertising policies, all that sort of stuff. So they get a clear picture before they start. That's, but with Facebook, as we know, we advertise and we get people coming in, and hundreds see it, possibly thousands, depending on how many people are not only advertising but commenting, which is really, really important because it just opens it up. But 24,000 leads, that's 24,000 people we can advertise to with emails. And we're going to get a lot more on that. So I hope that answers the question of what a lead is. It's a person who's given their name and their email address because they want more information from us, and we send them emails on an autoresponder. So every day or every couple of days we'll send them an email saying, hey, did you hear this about Bitcoin Ascension, what we're doing? We can send them videos, we can do all sorts of stuff. So pretty exciting stuff. So I hope I answered that question all right. Actually, I was pretty impressed with how many leads we got in such a short time. So doing it right, that's for sure. The funnels are working nicely, and as I said, with Alton backlinking his traffic blog to the funnel, we'll be able to capture all those leads too, and show them what we got, which is good. Okay, what else? Okay, I haven't heard back from the program. I did message him earlier, and I was talking to him earlier, as you can tell, if you've been looking at the stats, if you've been sitting there all day watching, see if the numbers go down, they haven't gone down. That's because they're playing around with it, but they had to take some out and put some back in, and they'll basically reload the database back in, bang, and hopefully the glitch is fixed that we've had for quite a while now. And if it's not, then we try again with something different. It's a command key code we need. So, as I've said to other people, if I have to get another programmer in to get it done, I'll get it done. Either way, I'll get it done. So there's no problem there. But the sooner the better, because when the glitch is fixed, all these people can come flying through on level 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that'll be great for advertising as well, but also people getting paid, and obviously following the rule of the repurchase rule well, it's not a rule, but guideline that we do, will also boost us along quite nicely. I had a fiddle around, so hopefully, within the next 12, 24 hours, that'll all be done, and you'll see the numbers go right back up again to where they're supposed to be. So that's all okay. So yeah, that's the only update I can give you right now. He's telling me what he was doing, but he didn't give me an actual estimate of when it's going to be finished. But he was telling me yesterday, 24, 48 hours, he'll just put the database back in and bang, we're set to go again. So there's no problem there. That's why I don't mind if we're still advertising, it's fine. Anyone who joins us and everything like that won't be lost. I've got Elaine double checking on that. Any new person that comes in, she's taking their information. So if the worst happens, because I always like to prepare for the worst and things that can go wrong. If we lost all those new people, say, that have come in the last few days, what we do is Elaine's captured all their information, so if they don't pop back up when we, reinsert everything up and get it going, and they're not there, we've got a list of them, we re-register them, and we just upgrade them because they've already paid. So they're not going to lose any money out of it or anything like that, and they'll be where they're supposed to be. So we've got them in order and all that sort of thing. So thank you, Elaine, for that. That's just a contingency. I like to think of all contingencies of everything that can go wrong, and then try and make sure we have a plan for that. So I don't like being taken by surprise by anything. So don't worry, everyone rest assured everything's fine. Loved seeing the advertisings today. There was a ton of it. I was on my news feed and just Bitcoin Ascension, Bitcoin Ascension, Bitcoin Ascension, Age of Empires, Bitcoin Ascension, Bitcoin. All those games that pop up on your computer, on your news feed. But seeing a lot of it, seeing the commenting, make sure you get that commenting up, because the commenting is just as important as the advertising, to be honest. It's what opens it up to more and more people. So it's good to see. It's not about creating a hype or anything. It's just that Facebook registers the comments as, okay, this post is interesting. We'll open it up to more people to view. So basically, more people will get notifications of it and things like that. So that's why it's very important to comment. I had a few people who wanted to get into the juicing room. Remember, Elaine, Terry, Mandy, Juliet, they can all get you into the juicing room. The more people we have in there and are active, the better. That's just better for the business. Any kind of business. I mean, when you think about it, they say, some people, I don't like to advertise and things like that. You picture like Toyota, McDonald's, all those great empires, Ford, that sort of thing. You know why they're so great? Because of their advertising. McDonald's doesn't have the best burger in the world, right? I can get better burgers at these little corner stores sometimes. They make some magnificent burgers. The cafe below me, they do a great burger. And but of course, it's the marketing that McDonald's do that's made them sort of number one chain around the world, as opposed to the guy on the corner store, because he can't advertise like that. It's a lot in the marketing. If you really want to get everyone, McDonald's is a household word. Over here we call it Macca's. We shorten everything. We call it Macca's, and let's go to Macca's. Everyone just thinks of Macca's. Why? Because it's everywhere. It's seen everywhere. So people just naturally go there. Their burgers are nice enough, don't get me wrong, but I don't eat there a lot, mind you. But it's because of their marketing that they're so accepted, and that's why everyone goes, and they make billions. That's what we got to do. The paid advertising we're doing, the co-op, That's another really, really good way. I know we're not selling burgers, not yet. We could open our Bitcoin Ascension burger shop. No, we won't. Don't worry. Yeah, it's really important, and that's why we advertise. That's why the world advertises. You know, we want to print truth, and we want to not just get in people who want to do a matrix. We want people in who really want to create a future for the world. As I've said before, this is for new people who may be listening to this or the replay. That's why we do it. You know, you don't have to be a recruiter. You don't have McDonald's going out and actually going door to door and recruiting people, you know, to come and eat their burgers. They do it all with advertising. As I said, don't be scared of the word recruiting or advertising or marketing or anything like that. It's nothing to be scary about at all. You know, there's plenty of people here who will talk to anyone. If you have someone who wants more information, that's what we're here for. You know, we give them plenty of information. Put them in the Facebook group for a start. There's a ton of information and great posts in there. Kath Foster did put a video in there, inspirational video in there. Very, very cool. We've got a lot to take out of those sorts of videos. So, yeah, that's why we advertise. It's not for any other reason. And I think by using the one link, you know, one team type thing, we're going to get a lot more people in than than just the people say, oh, some of the leaders won't come in because they don't get instant commissions from referrals. Well, to me, they're not really a leader if that's how they think, and they're not thinking of their people, to be honest. But there's not that many marketers that do that, leaders that do that, compared to the normal people like us who come in and work together. And, you know, you call me a leader now because basically under me I've got like, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 people. I'm a big leader, you know, but I'd never join a program just because I'm going to make commissions and all you guys are going to come in underneath me. I never really believed in that. I'm not a commissions junkie. So, although it's a great way of making money, I suppose, but only if you could, depend on what type of thing you're in. I've found with matrices over the years, when they used a referral link basis, it was all over the place, you know, and lots of people missed out, you know. But it also made people lazy because the leader would come up, or the market, you know, the team leader would come up and says, okay, we're all going to join this, join under this link, bang, 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 down you go. Everyone just sits back there in that team for the most part and waits because they've been told they're going to get nothing but spillover. Whoa, so why do anything? Sit there. Guess what? Nothing happens after a while. Slows right down, and those people down on the bottom don't make anything really. The marketer, the team leader has. He's got the commissions and all that sort of thing. He's laughing all the way to the bank, but the rest of everyone's just left high and dry. By the word spillover, I always found to be a bit of a con. The word spillover. Anyone says, oh, you'll get spillover and things like that. Maybe at first, but it just dies right off because there's other people using their referral link here and their referral link there. Sometimes a team leader will make several positions and he won't be in that chain. He'll be outside the chain and he'll be advertising probably on a rotator or something. And so you're not going to get the spillover. I've just seen it happen so many times. By doing the one link, Bitcoin Ascension is nothing, well, the matrix for Bitcoin Ascension is nothing but pure spillover. That's all it is spillover. You know, because we're all signing people on, we're all getting people involved, sort of thing. They may not fall under us, but it doesn't matter, you know, because we've got other people doing the same thing, and those people will fall under us. The thing is, we're not all individuals, you know, working for themselves. We're individuals working together, and that's a huge difference. Let's see. Competitions will start up once I know that the database has been loaded in properly and all that sort of thing. The competitions will restart. Elaine can finish the testimonial ones where the people. I haven't even done a post for that yet. Good on me. I'll do a post for so everyone knows who did it. I'll check on a couple of them too, because I think I've got about 4 or 5 still to give to Terry to load up to YouTube. Sorry, Terry, don't beat me up. But she loaded all the others up, so you should go have a look at them. As I said, going onto YouTube and just streaming on, play all sort of thing. Let them go down. you know, that's good, makes them go viral. I'll start adding them to the fan page, putting up 1 or 2 a day, sort of thing. So that's good for the fan page. If you haven't gone to our fan page, you go to our fan page. If you go to the files section, you'll see all the different places we're at. So go click on all those and follow and all that sort of thing. And our fan page is in there. Otherwise, someone will put the link up in on comments at some stage, I'm sure, Juliet or someone. Although Juliet's been busy today, so you probably haven't heard too much from her. But the link for the fan page, so if you haven't liked it yet, go and like it. And I'll start putting some regular posts in there, and even my lives, and some of my lives maybe, I don't know. But they're all backlinked to our YouTube, so it's all good if people watch it. So and people watch videos over a big long spiel sometimes. Although I love reading the words, I like a video every now and then. But when you get people like Clive Anderson when he writes, and Craig Smith's another one, writes an ad. Julie McRae, another one. Kathy Sampson, writes some really good solid stuff. And remember, we're not just trying to get in the Facebook program jumpers sort of thing. They've got their finger in so many pies they don't even want they're in there anymore, and so they're going to have the same username and password for every program they're in, because they just otherwise they can't remember. We want you know, people who want to really succeed in changing their lives, not just putting a bit of money in their pocket. But we also want the people in who want to help heal the world. You know, they're important people. They know how to work, and they're good, solid people. Not saying anyone here isn't. I'm just saying that's because everyone who's listening to me now, you're all active. You know what I mean? So I've had a few people message me today saying, "Oh, I can't get into my account," or something. No one watches my live. Why do I come on and do my live? Go watch my live. I explain everything. So watch my live. If you ever have a question, watch the live. I should have answered that. If you do have questions that you want me for my next live, because I don't read the comments till after, put it in the comments here, and that way I know what you want me to talk about. Makes it easier for me, and you get your question answered. And like Phyllis Baker did the other day, and I explained a few things, and that's on my live and it's recorded, so you know, even if they miss it, they can get the replay, which is fantastic. Let's see what else is going on. I had Tom over here today. We were discussing different things, and things are looking very, very exciting with all the things we want to bring in. Some very, very, very big things to come in, which will really flip everything over in terms of the way programs are done. I know I've said it before, and I know I'm teasing you a bit, but that's okay. I don't mind teasing. I'm very good at it. But you'll be happy when it happens. So that's exciting stuff too. Not much else going on. I can't wait till the database is back in, everything's back to normal, and that's all good. But I'll start the competition that I was going to start as soon as that's all back to normal and everything. I want to make sure everything's functioning properly, and then I'll launch the new program. So be ready for the program for the new competition. That'll be a bit of fun. So let's see what else. I'm trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. For right now. Yep, can't think of anything else. Alright guys, I'll let you go. I didn't want this one to be too long anyway, because I'm really tired. I don't know if I look it, but I feel it. But I'll be back again tomorrow, and if I find I wake up and the database is all cleared up and everything, I'll put a post up as well, and then talk about it on my live later. But as soon as I know it's gone up, I know some people are watching to see when it goes up, and I'm sure I'll get informed by someone, and I'll put a post up to show that it's all back to normal, and that everything is hunky-dory. Alright then, love you all very, very much. Keep that advertising and that juicing going. It's really, really important. It's working. We're saturating the market. We're getting a few people hating us, which is always a good thing. That means you're doing something. People are taking notice of us, so don't get offended from people like that. Just block them, get rid of them. They're not worth your time. I saw someone was doing a bit of hate sort of thing, and I went and checked his page. He's doing another program, and I'm wondering why we're getting hated on. Probably because his program's pretty dodgy. So, you know, we're taking away all his customers. You know, we're stopping people from getting ripped off, basically. Think of it that way. Bring them into Bitcoin Ascension so they can stop being ripped off. So, you know, we're a caring facility sort of thing to stop people getting ripped off all the time. So many people are. Lately, I've had some shocking messages sort of thing from people who've been ripped off in one thing or another, you know, to the tune of many, many thousands of dollars, and we don't want that happening. All right, I'll get going. I'll find out as soon as I get an update from the programmer. I'll update you guys, even if I have to do it in a post in the group page, just so you guys are up to date with what's going on. So everything's cool. I'm sure I'll get messages later on saying, "What's happening?" Go to the live. That's what I tell them. I just go watch my live. It's the best way of finding out anything, and you get to see my lovely face. So, all right, I will catch you all again tomorrow, and we're just moving forward. If you want to get into the team juicing room or the chat room, just comment in there, and you'll be sorted out. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye bye.